interview, I'm gonna translate at the same time, like while you talk. So just, like, don't
Okay.
freak out about it if I take a minute.
Yeah.
Um, ok, hola chicos, estamos en vivo con Anne-Marie. Ella nos va a hablar un poquito de su nuevo álbum, así que vamos a hacer unas cuantas preguntas para que nos pueda responder. First of all, primero que nada, Anne-Marie, ¿cómo te está yendo? How's it going? Like, how are you doing during isolation, quarantine, all this stuff going on? Hay muchas cosas pasando.
It's kind of strange for me because I'm so used to traveling in a different country every day. So being in one place has been really hard, but I've been trying to keep busy, do cook loads of foods and watch Netflix and grow some vegetables. So I've been trying to keep busy.
Bueno, ella ha estado tratando de mantenerse ocupada, tratando de cultivar algunos vegetales, leyendo libros, viendo Netflix, bueno, cocinando. You said you've been cooking. Is there, like, were you good at cooking? Or, like, have you gotten good during quarantine?
I feel like I think I'm good at cooking, but I definitely won't let people try my food yet.
Sí, I feel you. Bueno, dice que en verdad ella durante la cuarentena le preguntó si es que se ha vuelto buena cocinando en la cuarentena o como que ya era buena de antes y dice que no, que ella piensa que sí es buena, pero que no dejaría que nadie pruebe su comida. I mean, I totally feel you because I've been gotten like good for doing pastries, but like I'm not gonna let anyone try it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking about the new album and also going back to your first album, Speak Your Mind, like, okay, let's talk about the things you will talk about in your new album. So, nosotros en Speak Your Mind, tu álbum anterior, escuchábamos canciones acerca de rupturas amorosas, por todo lo que pasa una chica. In Speak Your Mind, we heard about breakups, we heard about like all the things going on with the girl's mind. So it was actually pretty good. I felt totally identified by it, by the way. Like it actually helped me during my breakup. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like, you did some good there, girl.
Good.
What are we going to hear about in this second album?
Oh, loads of different stuff. I still feel like there's a little bit of heartbreak, like those kind of songs, but I've experienced a lot more things this year and since the first album came out, and I guess one song I wanted to write about was a birthday because that's my favorite day ever. So I feel like I've just tried to expand beyond bad boyfriends, but I still have a few songs about that. So
Dice que ha tratado de expandir un poco más allá de las relaciones y que en este álbum va a tratar de hablar de otros temas, incluso habla de, bueno, su primera canción ha sido Birthday, que habla de su cumpleaños, que es como que su fecha favorita. So speaking about, you just say your birthday is like your favorite date. What does Anne-Marie, ¿qué hace Anne-Marie en su cumpleaños? What does Anne-Marie does usually for her birthday to celebrate it?
Oh, well, for the past few years I've been on tour, so celebrating with my tour family and in a different country, which is really fun. But obviously when I was younger, it would be with my family and I'd be at home. And this year was during lockdown, so it's the first birthday I ever had on my own. So it was kind of strange, but still one of my favorite days. So yeah.
Bueno, ella dice que usualmente lo celebra estando en tour con su familia, del tour, del equipo, pero le gusta mucho también celebrar con su familia y este año le tocó pasarlo en cuarentena, así que ha sido como la primera vez que lo pasó medio extraño porque es sola, pero dice que igual bien, pues, ¿no? Okay, so our expectations are really high with this second album because Speak Your Mind was like the biggest selling new album in the UK, right?
Yeah.
So do you have a hunch about this one? Do you feel like you know how it's going to be?
No idea. I didn't have any idea how the first album was going to be. So no idea what this album will be. I feel like I've had to go through a few different feelings before finally writing the music for this one, because I was worried I didn't want to make the album to sound the same as the first album, and then I wanted to be really different from the first album. So I feel like I've come to a compromise in the middle of both, and it feels good.
Okay, so, bueno, ella dice que todavía no sabe cómo le va a ir este siguiente álbum, pero dice que se siente bien, de que no quiere que suene, no quería que suene igual al álbum anterior, así que de hecho asumo que vamos a escuchar algo nuevo. So, do you mean with this, you didn't want it to make it similar? Are we going to hear some new sounds, maybe? Or just...
Yeah, definitely. I've worked with different producers, different writers. I feel like I'm the kind of person who, when they're comfortable, I stay comfortable, and I had to step outside that comfort zone, which is really scary, but it led me to work with some amazing new people. So it's definitely going to sound a little bit different, but I'm still pop and I'm still that kind of vibe. So yeah.
Ok, bueno, dice que ha trabajado con diferentes productores y espera que suene un poco diferente, y de hecho le ha puesto como bastante punche al nuevo álbum para que se diferencie, ¿no?, del primero que ella tuvo. So we already heard this collab about, well, To Be Young with Doja Cat. It was pretty nice. Let me tell you, the sound of it, it's really cool. So, ya escuchamos una primera canción con Doja Cat. Are we going to hear, vamos a escuchar a new, another collaboration, otra colaboración with any other artists or on the album?
Yeah, I love collaborating with people, so there will be more for sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard you and Ed Sheeran are really like close paws.
Yeah.
So are you gonna collaborate with him?
Yeah, well, we've been friends. He was like my first friend I made in the music industry, so I feel like he's one of my favorite people. And then we did 2002 together, and I feel like we needed to recreate it, so we've definitely been working together some more.
Oh, entonces dice que sí, que ha estado trabajando con amigos, entre ellos Ed Sheeran. Dice que, bueno, no nos va a decir mucho tampoco, pero dice que sí han estado trabajando después de 2002, la última canción que tuvieron juntos. Entonces van a haber más sorpresas de todas formas en este álbum. Speaking about To Be Young video, like I know it's of course not really homemade because it's done with professional cameras and all of that, but like it's done. No, it wasn't, because I saw it and it's like in the same location, so it was really homemade.
Yeah, it's done all on my phone. All on my phone.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, I'm totally surprised by that. Estoy realmente sorprendida. Dice que el video de To Be Young, si ustedes lo ven, está bastante chévere y tiene una edición bravaza, pero en verdad fue en su casa. Okay, so this was, I think this was during quarantine, right? Esto fue durante
quarantine.
Whoa.
Yeah. Weren't allowed to do a music video, weren't allowed to travel to another country. So I did it all on my phone and sent all of the footage to the director who did Friends in 2002 and Perfect to Me. She did all of those videos. So I just filmed it all on my phone, sent it all to her, and she made it look like how you see it.
Whoa, that turned out really cool. Trust me, like, nobody would know. Yeah, en verdad dice que todo fue hecho en su casa e incluso el video lo grabó con su teléfono. Okay, so you were by yourself during this video. Estabas sola en este video. Like, you just put your phone on the wall or something.
Yeah, it's either held in my hand or a selfie stick on a tripod. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Lo hizo con trípode, con selfie stick o en su mano. En verdad, eso es un gran reto. That was really quite a challenge. Like, congrats. It turned out really good.
Yeah, it was. I was so excited about it because I was like, yes, I can finally do whatever I want to do, and I can wake up whenever I want to wake up. And it was so much work that I really appreciate everyone behind the scenes of a music video way more than what I did already.
Bueno, dice que a partir de ahora aprecia mucho a todo el equipo de producción detrás de un video musical, porque ya sabe lo que es grabar sola un video, bueno, en casa, pues no, que es más difícil aún. Okay, is Her, you delayed it, you gave us a song like in the beginning of the year. It's called Her. Is it going to be part of the second album? ¿Va a ser parte de este segundo álbum?
Yeah, maybe. To be honest, it's all a bit. You can just do whatever you want. Like, I don't know if that's going to be on it or if it will just be a moment that I released for my mom. I don't know. Who knows?
It was a really nice song. It was a really nice song.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was really thoughtful from you. Like, a lot of people misses their mom right now. So, what are your biggest influences for music?
My biggest influences are artists like Eminem and Alanis Morissette, Pink, Lauryn Hill, Kendrick Lamar. I guess all of the people who wasn't scared to talk about real stuff. Like, they really just poured their heart and soul into the music and weren't scared to spark conversation. And I feel like that really inspires me to write the best lyrics possible, because I don't want people to get distracted by a good melody and a pop song. Like, it doesn't mean anything. But yeah, the lyrics are what I do it for, and those people really inspired me to do that. Yeah.
Okay, back in 2018, you tweeted a track list and you said second album track list, and I have it right here. So is
God.
any of those songs true? It was like 10 songs and 10 random titles, like Let Me Live, Don't Leave Me Alone. What was going on there? Is any of this true? Like, have you used it?
No.
Actually, I mean, the song "Do You Want Pizza" could work. Like, everybody loves pizza, so.
I mean, that would be quite a good song. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I'll have to come back to that one.
Maybe you could do something like that. Talking about songwriting, do you have any rituals? Like, we know singers, songwriters, they have like their own rituals for songwriting. What are your tricks?
Probably to just have fun, because it's quite a lot of pressure to need to write a good song when you go into a studio. And I feel like when you have that pressure, I personally don't end up writing anything. So I feel like you just have to go in with an open mind, start a conversation, and then the song title might come from that conversation, and then you just have to have fun. So that's what I try and do.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's honest.
Yeah.
Ella dice que para componer canciones, básicamente lo que hace es que, bueno, está en una conversación y luego sale algo de la conversación y trata de ponerlo en la canción para que suene más real. Entonces, eso también le ayuda un montón a que sus canciones tengan algún significado, pues, ¿no? And finally, finalmente, can you give us like a relative date, like not an exact, no una fecha exacta, because I know it won't be possible, but like an in between, una fecha relativa for the second album? Because I mean, there's a lot going on. Está pasando mucho. We're in the middle of a pandemic, so I guess you're still thinking about it. But do you have like a relative date? ¿Tienes una fecha tentativa?
Still thinking about it. Still trying to figure it out, if it's this year or next year. Obviously, I'd love to be able to tour when it comes out. So who knows when the venues will be open and flights. So honestly, I have no idea what's going on, but I know that we're going to be releasing way more music before the album comes out, so that's exciting.
Okay, that's good news. Bueno, dice que van a sacar, de hecho, nueva música antes de que el álbum salga, porque todavía no tiene una fecha por todo lo que está pasando. No sabe cuándo va a poder estar en tour, ni cuándo va a poder volar, así que tenemos que esperar. Okay, so we have to wait. Well, that was, thank you. Gracias.
Thank you, gracias.
It was really nice to meet you. Can you actually send your greetings for the Radio Planeta listeners so we can record it? Like, you could see, like, you could say something like, hey, this is Emery and you're listening to Radio Planeta, or hey, Radio Planeta. Yeah. Go for it.
Cool. Hey, this is Emery and you're listening to Radio Planeta.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure to meet you, and nice plans behind you.
You too. I know, too many.
If that's your work, you're doing it right.
This is the result of the lockdown. Just loads of plants. So taking over.
Just keep going. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.